Okay, so again, to access the slides, which have all of the stuff you want to show that's not the visual and blending drill, you're going to go to Jumpstart and down to Orton Gillingham Lessons. So you're going to want to use these slides along with the scripts in the binders. So each lesson has its own PowerPoint to go with it. So group A will be here in first grade. Groups B, C will be here in second grade, and groups D and E will be out of third and up. So if I'm on B, D, or E, I'm going to come to third and up. Today we did lesson 49 for one group and 63 for another. So this morning I came in, I went here, and I just clicked download. So it downloaded them, and I went to 63. I clicked over here, and I downloaded them. So then I could just open them up, and I had them here. I clicked enable editing because they work best because there are transitions in them and different animations. So on this one, for lesson 63, for every single OG lesson, you're always going to start with the slide decks, the visual and the blending drills, and then you go into the PowerPoint. So for these, we're going to present, and this just shows you what you're reviewing, which we already did. We did the visual drill, we did the blending drill, and then we'll come to the fluency passage here in a minute. Before that, we are going to do the review reading. So these are words that they should be able to read, but because we're just starting and we haven't been doing OG in order, there are some struggles, and that's okay. So I work with them on chunking it up. Like I'll say, okay, subtract, and I'll do a lot of them with them. And so there's that. After the review reading, before you get into the pattern for the day, that is where you get into the fluency passage. And for B, C, D, and E, the passages are all just on paper that they will work with their partner that you assign them. For group A, the passages will be on the board and possibly in their hands too. I'm going to leave that kind of up to your judgment when you work with them. So for example, for first grade OG, lesson 106, we're doing, oh, that's right. So if you forget to do it that way, once you open it up, you can just click download from here. Don't mind my cough. It's the allergies and the smoke from the forest fire, the wildfires. So here, again, we already did the visual and blending drill, worked on some suffixes, and then we'll do the review reading, and then the fluency is here. And you'll have it displayed up here. You'll read, then they'll read with you, and you'll do some questions, and I'll have your judgment of whether or not you want to have them partner read. This group is low. They are low, low, low. So I'm going to leave that up to you. The next is related skill, and that is all verbal, and you follow the script in the teacher's manual. After that, you learn a new skill for this lesson. It's A, consonant E. We're working on our long vowel sounds, especially with that magic E. So I'll tell them what this is and what it looks like, and we'll remember that consonants are all those other letters. And as you go through, we bring up different ones, and you'll read these to them. Then you'll ask them to look at it and be like, hey, what do you notice? And they'll be like, there's an A and an E with a letter in between on all of them. Bless me. I hope I don't have the plague. And then on here, you'll do this with them. The A consonant E says A. Have them repeat. When this line, we say consonant so that they know it's a consonant. When we skywrite it or write it on paper, we write A dash E or A blank E, but we say consonant, but we write a dash even when we skywrite. And then you'll practice reading just these. So ape, abe, ale, aid, ain. And you'll get into real words and have them read them as they come up. That is the end of this slideshow, and that's when you would move to the SRS sheet. and follow the script there. And when you're done with the lesson for the day, you can close it up. So that's what I do in the morning. I come in and I open all of this up. As you can see here, I have a tab that says OG. So these are just for my videos for you. But here I've got my Rooney Foundation. I've got my third and up, the lesson that we did today, and then the reading passage that I'm making. But yeah, so hopefully that covers it all for you.